Hi, Jonathan York from Bay Financial Partners, looking at the investment markets. So far, a little bit of a sort of muted reaction to the events over the weekend. And obviously, our thoughts are with the French nation at this time. Initially, though, certainly on the investment side, market reaction has been sort of pretty muted, and really just a little bit of sort of increased volatility. There has been some talk that possibly the Fed might just look to sit back on their rate decision in December, but that seems to be waning now, and most people are still expecting the U.S. Federal Reserve to increase rates now for the first time for a long time at the December meeting. Now, as discussed here before, it's going to be a gradual process. It's not going to be a real knee-jerk reaction. It's going to be very slow, sort of a quarter point initial move, and you maybe even have to wait maybe sort of 3, 4, 5, 6 months before you see the next move. But it will be a very gradual process. Certainly, it'll be pretty interesting to see the market reaction. Certainly, it's been pretty well highlighted now that the Fed, is looking to increase rates, and so certainly after that latest unemployment data from the US, it now does seem pretty certain they're going to increase rates in December. The big sort of question mark could well be the December unemployment data, but to say really on the back of the November data, we'd be surprised if you see a big fall in that, and you expect to see another pretty strong number. Commodities really under still quite a bit of pressure out there. Oil is sort of very sort of weak and really approaching $40 a barrel now. But interestingly, you're just starting to see India just increase its oil demand now, and it's now about the highest demand there for about 5 months there. And it'll just be interesting to see if that continues, and maybe India may just look to take up a little bit of the slack from the Chinese potential sort of slowdown out there. Here in New Zealand, expect rates to be on hold for the December meeting. Still got a pretty rampant housing market, and it's just going to be interesting to see how that sort of pans out. Dairy prices have been a little bit easier in the last couple of auctions, but again, still expecting going into next year that dairy prices will look to increase, especially with the potential weather forecast coming forward. BNZ have a note in the marketplace that's a sort of 5-year reset. The rate hasn't been set yet, but the indication is it's going to be around sort of 5.35 to 5.6. You probably expect it to come at the lower end of that range, and if you are interested in that, call us on 0800 867 323. Still plenty of options out there for income, though, rather than sort of the term deposits, which certainly rates are getting a little bit compressed out there. You can look at these sort of dividend shares. Some are offering some pretty reasonable rates. Some are also structured pretty attractively as well in terms of sort of tax treatment from the PI regime. And so, if you are interested in those, or just want to talk about the options that are available, call us on 0800 867 323. Or go to the website www.bayfinancialpartners.co.nz for lots of interesting articles. We'll look forward to speaking to you soon.